Good evening and welcome to the 19th graduation of Barnegat High School, class of 2026. In a few moments, our ceremony will begin with the entrance processional. We ask at this time that cell phones be turned off or silenced. We also ask all parents and guests maintain an air of pomp and circumstance during the class of 2026 ceremony. The members of the class of 2026 request your support in making their ceremony one with an air of dignity and respect. I know that we are all excited about our children's accomplishments, but please do not yell after a name is read or sound an air horn. Both of these will interfere with the next child's name being read, and we want every student here today to have his or her moment to hear his or her name read aloud. We appreciate your cooperation. Once again, your anticipated cooperation is appreciated. At this time, I direct your attention to the entrance of the football field. The Barnegat High School class of 2026 will begin their procession onto the football field for their commencement ceremony. In keeping with tradition and as a show of respect for the graduates, we ask all guests to stand and remain standing during their entrance. At this time, I would like to ask this year's salutatorian, Catherine Warren, to join me for the flag salute.
Please stand as the BHS ROTC presents our nation's flag. Please join me in the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I ask that all graduates and guests remain standing as the national anthem is sung by members of the Select Choir. Will members of the Select Choir and Chorus please go to the microphone with Mr. McGrath? Thank you, Select Choir. I invite Mrs. Aston Williams, the Senior Class Advisor, at this time.
Welcome, proud parents and grandparents, family and friends, and the class of 2026. Good evening. It is an honor to be here with you tonight. I am Aston Williams, the class advisor for the class of 2026. I would like to welcome the Barnegat Board of Education. President Scott Sarno, Vice President Doreen Contananza, Sandra Cherney, George Fedorzik, Carol Geen, John Hearn, Timothy Pissarro, Regina Tarnowski, and Lauren Washburn. Our Mayor, Pasquale Pippi, Deputy Mayor, Frederick G. Rubenstein, Committeeman Alfonso Cerulli, Committeeman Joseph Marte, Committeeman Jake Townsend, Township Administrator Martin J. Lasella, and Police Chief Jason D. Carroll. I would also like to acknowledge our Superintendent, Dr. Brian Latwis, our Interim Superintendent, Mr. Kevin Carroll, School Business Administrator, Ms. Catherine Van Tassel, Principal of Barnegat High School, Mr. Patrick McGee, Vice Principal, Mrs. Tracy Dubeck, Vice Principal, Mr. Jared Burke, Vice Principal and Supervisor of Guidance, Mrs. Mary Camerata, Athletic Director, Mr. John Germano, Interim Director of Curriculum, Ms. Helen Payne, Director of Special Education, Mr. John Fiorentino, Director of Special Projects, Mr. Daniel Gunderson, Supervisor of Language Arts, Social Studies, and Visual and Performing Arts, Ms. Margaret Riley, Supervisor of Science, Mrs. Nora Green, Supervisor of Mathematics, World Language, and Business, Mrs. Christina Ozello, Supervisor of Special Education, Mrs. Stacy Jackelau, Supervisor of Special Education, Mrs. Brittany Shork, and Supervisor of Elementary Education, Mrs. Sue Mayo. All right, I told myself I'm not going to cry. I brought tissues, though. To the Barnegat High School class of 2026. It is my absolute pleasure to have had the opportunity and privilege to address all of you one final time. In true Miss Williams fashion, this speech will be epic and memorable. Brace yourselves. 4 years ago, I naively accepted the position of being your class advisor. Upon entering high school, your little 14-year-old faces looked to me for guidance and wisdom. Boy, you did not know what you were signing up for. And let me tell you, neither did I. Throughout the past 4 years, much like invasive parasites, you entered my life and quite honestly took so much from me. You took my time, took my energy, took my patience, took my sanity, and along the way, you quickly managed to take my heart too. At some point, all 249 of you have morphed into my kids. We bonded, and that bond became pretty solid rather quickly. Whether it be from having me as your teacher, shout out to my OG ceramics crew, or just knowing me from being your advisor, you had my back and I had yours. Being one of my kids automatically sets you apart from everyone else. As overstimulating as it was for me, my door was always open to you, and you always knew you could count on me. I was your person, but more importantly, you all became mine. We were there for one another in what seems like the far too frequent times of despair and life's not so good moments. Together, we shed tears. Yes, lots of tears from you, and you all know me. But we also shared in the triumphant moments too, and had endless laughter and inside jokes together. Shout out to my Woody's Lunchbox crew and my Cheetah Girls. I became friends with your parents and loved each of you as if you were my own. Yes, even you, Christian. Together, our dynamic bond defined the tone for what the high school experience should look like. Come September, a whole new group of students will eagerly enter the doors of BHS. But to me, the halls will be quieter, the classrooms emptier, and my heart heavier, knowing that I will not hear some of my favorite people calling my name. With that said, today marks a day when each of your lives are about to change forever and your individual stories will begin to unfold. This next step allows you to decide your own path in life. You can reinvent yourself or not. You can go to college or trade school or not. You can start a career or not. Life is about choices, and the beauty in that is there is no wrong answer. Allow yourselves to think with your brain, but lead with your heart. Experience life. Discover new things. Problem solve. Try not to get up in the what ifs, and instead consider the why nots. Travel, explore, and learn. Keep your minds open. Don't ever settle. Don't ever dull yourself down for no one. Listen to your instincts and remember your truth. It is okay to fail, and you will. But what's important is how you pick yourself back up. Live life with passion and meaning. Continue to strive to be the best version of yourselves. Regardless of where you go from here, please know that you will always have a home in Barnegat High School, and more importantly, a place in my heart. I am so proud of you guys. I want to invite Kaylee Jansen, Executive Board President, to MC our evening.
Good evening, family, friends, and staff. We are gathered here today to celebrate the graduating class of 2026. Welcome. We thank you all for taking the time to be here in support of every graduate as we celebrate the resilience, accomplishments, and growth of each and every student who will be walking this evening. Seniors, use this new beginning to drive you further rather than allowing fear to hold you back. We've worked so hard to get to where we are today. Make use of your determination and don't let others stop you from making an everlasting impact in this world. As stated in the series Arcane, if you are going to change the world, don't ask for permission. You choose who you are. Take pride in being unique because fitting in is boring. Be bold, stand out, and create a story of your own. Without the influence of the role models around us, we would have never made it this far. All of this has been built on someone believing in us. That being said, parents and teachers, you are the reason we've accomplished our goals. You've done your job of guiding us into young adults with great admiration. Graduates, take advantage of every opportunity you get. Embrace the new. At the end of the game Minecraft, we are greeted with the unknown. He tells us, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bull lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. As kids, we overlook this, but as we sit here now, we are left to realize that the unknown wasn't a hidden presence at all. It was a way of representing our future selves. Congratulations to us, the class of 2026. It is now my distinct privilege to introduce to you this year's valedictorian, Layla Turchi. Layla will be attending John Hopkins in the fall.
Good evening, graduates. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2026 and thank you to all of the people who have made this moment possible for each and every one of us. When I first sat down to write this speech, 2 days ago, if you were wondering, I was completely daunted by the task. This moment, this mere fraction of time in our lives, is what I've been working towards the entirety of our high school career. And I was so set on it being perfect that I completely scared myself out of starting it at all. I sat and brainstormed, I asked teachers and friends and family for help, but I didn't know what I was going to say until I was laughing, eating junk food, and watching TV with my best friend Jessica one late weeknight. For those who don't know, Jessica moved in with my family and I a few months ago, and since then, she has practically become my sister. Whether it was decorating her new room, or coming with us to family gatherings, or even just getting kudos from my parents for cleaning up, since my brother and I do nothing of the sort, she has been a light that keeps getting brighter. But why should that be important to any of you? Well, when I finally came to the realization that this is what I would talk about today, I did so because it dawned on me that the point of this speech was to tell you all something inspiring. And living with Jessica has undeniably inspired and shaped how I view my own life and future. As a person, Jessica embodies gratitude with such potency that it is impossible not to feel it yourself. And her joy and appreciation for what my family has done for her life has inspirited me to be more influential, considerate, and kind to others around me. In fact, no test score or number on a screen will ever be as important to me as what I've been able to for Jessica, and conversely, what she has done for me. That is to say that I think it is of the utmost importance that you not only surround yourself with people and passions that make you thankful for every moment and that make you want to be a better person, but that you also subsequently do the things that are necessary to become that better person. In my opinion, nothing will ever be more substantive to your character than how you hold yourself and how you treat other people. So if you are like me and are constantly worrying about the future, take this time to be present and to pause and reflect. Be grateful for what we have accomplished, for those who have supported us through the process, and for the acts of kindness that have propelled us forward. And most of all, be excited to go out into the world and do something meaningful for others. As Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The time is always right to do right." It's a little cliche, yes, but that's only because it is true. We are not guaranteed tomorrow, so be the person you want to be right now. Live presently, live thankfully, and live compassionately. Thank you, and congratulations again, class of 2026.
Thank you, Layla. We will now hear from the Barnegat High School Concert Band. The music selection, God Bless America, performed by Barnegat High School Concert Band. Mr. Pepe, Mayor of Barnegat Township, will now say a few words. Mr. Pepe, we are honored to have you here tonight.
like to invite the mayor up to the dais.
Good evening, graduates, families, teachers, and Barnegat community. Standing here in our hometown, a place shaped by history, by hard work, by people who look out for one another, makes this moment even more meaningful. To the Barnegat High School class of 2026, congratulations. You've grown up in a town where the bay meets the pines, where Friday night at the field brings us together, and where our accomplishments are celebrated by neighbors who have watched you grow from your earliest school days. You've weathered challenges, embraced new opportunities, and shown the kind of resilience that defines this community. Whether you spent your afternoons studying in the media center, practicing on the fields, performing on the stage, or working part-time around town, you've contributed to the spirit of Barnegat. As mayor, I want to leave you with 3 hopes as you step into the next chapter. Number 1, carrying your roots proudly. Barnegat is a town built on tradition. From our maritime past to the pride of our schools. Wherever life takes you, remember the values you've learned here: hard work, respect, and community. Number 2, lead with kindness. In a world that moves fast, kindness stands out and strengthens friendships, workplace, and communities. It's one of the most powerful tools you'll ever carry. Number 3, stay involved. Whether you stay in Barnegat or explore far beyond Ocean County, remember the strong communities depend on people who show up, volunteer, vote, participate. Your voice matters. Today is just a celebration of what you have achieved, but a promise of what you will become. You are the next generation of leaders, creators, problem solvers, and no matter where you go, Barnegat will always be proud to call you one of its own. Once again, congratulations, class of 26. We believe in you, we support you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pepe. I would now like to introduce to you this year's salutatorian, Catherine Warren. Catherine Warren will be attending TCNJ this fall.
Good evening, friends and family, teachers, administrators, and the students we are celebrating today, the class of 2026. My name is Catherine Warren, and I am honored to be speaking in front of you today as class salutatorian. I have dreamed of giving a speech at graduation since elementary school, but did not envision it coming true. We all doubt ourselves at some point in our lives, but the truth is, we never know what is really going to happen. I remember ruminating on what I would say to my classmates upon graduation. Ironically, it came to me just a few weeks ago. Life is funny like that. You could spend years pursuing one goal, and just when you are almost there, decide to completely change direction. Sometimes it is up to you, and other times you may have no control over the lottery of life. As I thought about words of wisdom to share today, I realized that it is impossible to give other people advice. Everyone's life is different. We can try to prevent others from making our mistakes as much as we want, but how often do we learn from each other's mistakes? How many times are kids told to stop jumping on the furniture and end up with a scraped knee? In the end, we all have to experience life for ourselves. We all have different circumstances, and therefore life experiences. Instead of trying to give you advice that you might never use, I urge you to simply embrace it. Embrace every day of your life. Follow your instincts, and don't be afraid of change or making mistakes, because life has its way of falling into place. Learning to let go and trust that everything will work out how it's supposed to is one of the hardest things we can do. But miraculously, that is when we experience some of life's best moments. In the 8th grade, I discovered what became my life's motto, a quote by former Vice President Hubert H. Humphrey that gives us the courage to embrace this approach to life. He reminds us in this quote that they, the good old days, were never that good, believe me. The good new days are today, and better days are coming tomorrow. Our greatest songs are still unsung. As graduates, the capricious future is often what we fear most in this world. Our memories from high school will always be a part of our lives, but they are only the beginning, because better days are coming tomorrow. We may not know exactly what the future holds, but knowing this class, it is going to be extraordinary. So for now, we can enjoy the present and embrace it, because life is about the experience. We just have to trust that even when the rain worsens, the sun will shine again. We are each given our time on this earth to make our mark. Rather than spending it lamenting over what we cannot control, it is up to us to seize unforeseen opportunities, sing our greatest songs, and make meaning of the life we have been given. I want to take a quick moment to thank those who have helped me sing some of my greatest songs. To all of my friends who have stuck by my side for the past few years, thank you for living in the moment with me and reminding me that I am never alone. To all of my teachers, especially those I had the privilege of having for more than 1 year, thank you for guiding me through challenges so I might grow as a student and person. And finally, my family. To my parents, even though I know my mom is already crying in the audience somewhere, thank you for supporting me in everything I do and for being proud no matter the outcome. To my sister Sabrina, I'm gonna miss you next year. Thank you for making me smile when I forget to, and helping me embrace every moment because it all goes by so fast. To the Barnegat High School class of 2026, I leave you with this. There will only ever be one June 17th, 2026, no matter what life throws at us. Just remember that who we were yesterday cannot be changed. Who we are tomorrow cannot be predicted. But the graduates we are today have the ability to change the world. So let's make the most of it. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Catherine. Neve Giordano was an excellent class leader. As senior class president, Neve has a few words to share with her classmates.
I think it's wise to seek advice, and I've learned that sometimes it's a good idea to run your ideas past a friend. So I asked a fellow student, what are your thoughts about me speaking tonight? What should I talk about? Who should I thank? There's so much that's happened from freshman year to now. I mean, what should I even say? And his answer was simple. Dude, just don't make it really long. He's one of the many students that I've had the honor and privilege to share the last 4 years with. I mean, think about it. Out of all the people in the world, we were the ones that were put together. We were the ones that would end up spending the last 4 years at Barnegat High School. And today, we are here to celebrate the closing of a season we've been walking through for the last 4 years. With that said, I would like to thank Mrs. Williams for her unwavering dedication throughout our high school experience. She has poured out her heart, time, and energy into creating unforgettable moments for the senior class. From organizing our senior trip to making our proms truly special, she has gone above and beyond. Her commitment, hard work, and genuine care has made a lasting impact on our hearts. She has watched us change from who we were freshman year. We've met new people, lost friends, fallen in love, gone through heartbreak, achieved goals, set new ones, and found ourselves in situations we would have never even imagined. The experience and hardship of high school brought the most unlikely people together and fostered some of their fondest memories. The greatest benefit of attending a public high school is the opportunity to meet people outside of your cliques, to meet people other than your teammates, your neighbors, and your family friends. It positioned us to step beyond our comfort zones and to interact with people outside of our friend groups. And many times, these interactions blossomed into beautiful friendships. If it weren't for assigned seats, we would have never known how funny the kid next to us was. As I look at this crowd, I don't simply see graduates. I see years of memories. I see old relationships, best friends, shared laughter, and conversations that left a strong impact. Life is full of constant, unexpected changes. But we should never allow change to diminish the value of what was once good. Rather, we should cherish the moments we've shared. The unexpected is one of life's most beautiful gifts. And we don't know what this next season will look like, but I hope to encourage you to take good care of yourselves. Take care of your hearts and your minds. Try to think good thoughts on purpose. Exercise, dress presentably, be reliable, show up on time, make decisions, serve your community, forgive quickly, and hold a moral of what is good and pure. We are the future. It sounds cliche, but it is the truth. We are it. We are the future teachers, doctors, police officers, mothers, and fathers. The future is in our hands. It is what we make of it. This day is the start of a new season of our lives, a season of separation and goodbyes, a time for us to part ways as we begin to pursue our own paths. We will continue to accomplish greatness as long as we put our minds to it. As we enter this new season, may we embrace every challenge, cherish every opportunity, and never stop growing.
Thank you, Neve. I would now like to invite Scott Sarno, Board of Education Presidents, to share a few words.
Good evening, administration, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, incredible Barnegat High School class of 2026. As president of the Barnegat Board of Education, it is my absolute honor to stand before you tonight. Look around the stadium. Take a moment to look at your families, your teachers, and the classmates sitting beside you. The collective view is the heart of Barnegat, and every single person here is bursting with pride for what you have achieved. When you first walked through the doors of Barnegat High School, you brought with you a spark of potential. Over the last 4 years, you have fanned that spark into a flaming roar. Being a Bengal isn't just about the colors you wear or the town you grew up in. It's a mindset defined by 3 core traits. Resilience. You have navigated an ever-changing world with grace, adapting to new technology, shifting expectations, and personal hurdles, never letting setbacks define your trajectory. Community. You have lifted each other up, cheered in the stands, collaborated in the labs, and proved that we are always stronger when we move forward together. Authenticity. You have found your unique voices, whether in academics, the arts, athletics, or service. You haven't just followed paths, You have blazed them. Tomorrow, the daily routine changes. The halls of Barnegat High School will stand behind, and a blank canvas awaits you. It is entirely normal to feel a mix of intense excitement and a little bit of anxiety about what comes next. But I want to share a virtual truth with you. You are definitely ready. Your education is not just a collection of facts and grades. It's a toolkit for life. The challenges you tackled here have prepared you for the complexities of the world outside of our town borders. As you step into your future, whether that takes you to college campus, a trade school, the military, or straight into the workforce, remember the foundation that you built right here in Barnegat. Never be afraid to take risks. Failures are not dead ends. They are just redirections and data points on your map to success. Lean into your passions, stay curious, and always treat others with the empathy and respect that defines our community. To the families and educators, thank you for your unwavering support, your late nights, and your endless dedication to guiding these young adults to this milestone. This celebration belongs to you too. To the graduates, class of 2026, as you prepare to turn your tassels, remember that no matter how far your journey takes you, you will always have a home here. You will always be part of the Bengal family. Go out into the world and make us proud, dream big, work hard, and roar loudly. Congratulations again to the class of 2026. You made it.
Thank you, Mr. Sarno. Finally, it is my honor to introduce Dr. Brian Latwis, Superintendent. Dr. Latwis is unable to join us in person today as he is attending his twin daughter's middle school graduation, but he has provided a recorded message for us. I would like to personally thank Dr. Latwis for his leadership in bringing us to this day. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2026. While I wish I could be with you in person tonight, I am celebrating another important milestone as my daughters participate in their 8th grade promotion ceremony. However, I would like to share a few words. Graduation is more than the end of high school. It is the beginning of your next chapter. Each of you has left your mark on Barnegat High School and on our Barnegat family. You have persevered through challenges, you have celebrated successes, and you've created memories that'll last a lifetime. And as you move forward, remember where you came from, take pride in who you are, and never underestimate the impact that you have had on others. The future is filled with possibilities, and I have every confidence that you will make a difference wherever your journey takes you. So congratulations to the class of 2026. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of serving as your superintendent. And always remember, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Latwis. Mr. McGee, would you please come to the microphone to present the class of 2026?
Still wearing my ID. While every graduate recognized today has achieved something worthy of celebration, being named among the top 10 students of your graduating class is an accomplishment that deserves special recognition. At this time, I would like to ask the students who were recognized at our senior award ceremony as the top 10 students in your graduating class to please stand and be recognized for your outstanding commitment to academic achievement and the example that you have set for your classmates. Please stand at this time. My top 10 students, please stand. You may be seated. The class of 2026 will be receiving diplomas as well as a certificate from our mayor, Mr. Pippi. Diplomas will be given out tonight by our Board of Education members. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Barnegat High School class of 2026. At this time, I'm going to ask our senior class advisor and our guidance supervisor to please join me for the reading of the names. Parents, please do not yell out after a name is read or sound any air horns. Both of these will interfere with the next child's being named and being read, and we want to make sure that every student here today has his or her moment to hear their name read aloud. We appreciate your cooperation, and let's begin the ceremony.
Layla Turchi. Catherine Warren. Kaylee Jane Jansen. Jaden Bodziak. Neve Giordano. Jack Haviland. Mario Nunez Lobo. Leah O'Halloran.
Anthony Albanese. Yenner Aliman Rostron. Luis Amendeas Esperanza. Gabriella Altmeyer. Sydney Anderson. Brady Anderson. Jesse Adelina. Jesse Andrade Gomez. Dylan Angelini. Cynthia Aquino Tapia. Ryan Arnold. Jordan Ash. Quasir Askew. Angeles Avila Vasquez. Esteban Bablionia. Joseph Basquet. Climico Baptiste. Imiko Baptiste. Heaven Barnett. Joshua Barilli. Vanessa Beauchamp. Olivia Bellardo. Lily Bellardo. Sophia Bergero. Jalen Barrios. Alvin Bessie. Ariana Bivens. Ana Barorquez Mora. Mariah Sky Bonet. Rachel Bonhard. Kiefer Bowie. Andrew Bronsdorf Peely. Molly Brennan. Mandy Britton. Nicholas Bruno. Dominic Buca. Robin Kate Buenaventura. Zamaya Anaya Bernay. Alexandria Calabrese. Aiden Camacho.
Cameron Capro. Joel Cardozo. Zachary Carney. Juan Carpetero Charon. Leo Chamorro. Caesar Chicas. Catherine Chieko. Taylor Kalella. Akira Cologne. Eric Connors. Devin Connors. Alexandra Contreras. Liam Cooper. Liliana Cortez Thomas. Cameron Crandall. Brendan Cranmer. Kaylee Cranmer. Daniel D'Arienzo. Nellie Cassandra Damalo. Raymond Dambrownie. Grace Davis. Brooke DeGrazio. Winter Delaney. Cedric Diola. Emily Dosher. Janitzia Estella Vagia. Claudine Tisha Fajardo. Oriolua Faleke. Kira Folds. Emma Fedorzik. Vivian Fernandez Rosas. Aaron Jacob Fike II. Daisha Floron. Yavisha Floron. Annabella Frame. Gabrielle Francis. Lillian Frausto. Caleb Fry. Cheyenne Fuller. Jessica Gavilan. Shayla Jarina. Angelina Giangregorio. Aaron Gold. Kylie Grant. Connor Green. Ramaya Green. Logan Grom. Ashley Gross. Yvette Lise Guevara. Allison Haggerty. Alexia Hallis Royce. Christian Hesness. Dylan Hickey. Aiden Hillegas. Connor Hoffman.
Good job, Aiden. Go ahead, buddy. Go see Mr. Peters, okay?
Jalen Hoffman. Abdul Amari Holmes. Richard Havorka. Alexis Huber. Dean Iazetti. Juels Jarvis. Myjir Joshua Esdale. Shane Carafa. Nicholas Kelly. Callie Kessler. Kristen Kessler. Zachary Kielb. Nazir King. Ella Kananowitz. Gavin Kugler. Andrea Kuma.
Peter Ledzinski. Orlando Lara. Melissa Larson. Sarah Lazarus. Brody Letty. Sophia Leonard. Junior Lacona Romero. Caitlin Lima. Connor Lockwood. Ivy Liu. Alessandria Lynch. Patrick Mackey. Ezekiel Madison Ramos. Miley Maggio. Connor Maloney. Juliana Maltese. Gregory Mamola. Madison Manna. Renee Mantilla. Megan Marin. Samantha Marin. Isabella Martinez. Edward McGrath. Elizabeth Teresa Medina. Jonathan Melia. Samuel Mendez. Andrea Mendoza de la Cueva. Adriana Marino Oliveira. Gerald Miller III. Richard Mollenkoff. Kelsey Moore. Julia Morch. Maximo Marici. Zaire Mosley. Sean Mulrain. Summer Necraso. Alexander Nieto. Jaden Nieto. Aiden O'Halloran. Joshua Osborne. Carmelo Osei. Savannah Pansulo Riccio. Donovan Paul. Logan Paul. Eugene Paul Hedigan. Kylie Perez. Skylar Perry. Emma Pearson. Liam Pearson. Madison Pleshko. Sydney Powell. Franklin Predreston. Nico Primiano. Elizabeth Primer. Isabella Probasco. Adriana Ramillo. Melanie Ramos. Samaya Ratchford. Dylan Rouso. Joseph Rollins. Jasmine Valentina Ramachi. Stephanie Rios Argueta. Alexandra Rodriguez Sagado. Liam Rowerig. Charles Roman. Angelina Denise Ruiz. Nicholas Rusomano. Molly Ryan. Alana Sabine.
Jackson Kane Sansig. Vanessa Santana. Jake Scarabaggio. Riley Schmidt. Nicholas Sellers. Jorge Serpa. Cody Schaffery. Lily Silverman. Emily Sysum. McCoy Small. Ava Smith. Alyssa Smith. Alexandra Soden. Maria Guadalupe Soriano Fabian. Marcelo Sousa Bastos. Jaden Stefanelli. Riley Stolte. Madison Lynn Strickler. Zamira Stuckey. Daniel Swerk. Pablo Tapia. Edwin Tapia Cabrera. Haley Tassitano. Sergio Tavera. Joseph Tippa. Ariel Tokai Ferreira. Haley Trimarco. Manuel Vargas Velasquez. Janice Vieira. Leonidas Violanzis. Alan Wang. Elizabeth Wate. Eva Watts. Natalia Webb. Jamie White. Paul Weiss Jr. Michael Williams. Cole Winkle. Dawn Marie Josephine Wosio. Kayla Kathleen Watasik. Stephen Wolf. Shania Anne-Marie Worthy. Michael Yankowski. Ethan Yelanis. Emily Zhang. Ryan Ziemba. Michaela Zamerla. Ajon Johnson. And last but not least, Sienna McBee.
She's not there, I'll just say it.
Good job, Sienna. I would now like to invite Mr. McGee up to the center podium for the closing remarks.
Every year I try and keep my closing remarks both short and relevant to each of the graduating classes. That's not always easy coming from somebody from Generation X speaking to a group of Gen Z graduates, also known as Zoomers, by the way, but I'll do my best. Now, some of you in business classes or in Mr. McCarthy's business class, through your stock market game, or maybe some of you have even invested on your own, so you probably heard about the recent SpaceX IPO. What many people don't realize that SpaceX was founded way back in 2002. For nearly a quarter century, it operated as a private company with owners, leadership team, vision, experienced setbacks, failures, successes, and breakthroughs. Along the way, scientists, engineers, software developers, financial managers, mechanics, and countless others contributed to their talents to help that company grow. Milestone after milestone was achieved, often by doing things many thought were impossible. Eventually, after years of hard work, sacrifice, and investment by so many people in the company, it reached a point where it was ready to go public. And through its initial public offering, ownership was expanded, and the opportunity for future growth was shared with the world. So stay with me for a moment here, my little Zoomers. You are that dream. Your parents, your guardians, your families, they've been your CEOs and your CFOs since the day you were born. They invested in you long before anyone else saw your potential. They celebrated your successes, they helped you recover from your failures, and they never stopped believing in what you could become. Along the way, they entrusted the educators, counselors, coaches, advisors, and the staff of Barnegat to join the team. Together, we helped guide, support, challenge, and encourage you on your journey. And tonight's your IPO. Tonight, you're being released into the world with unlimited possibilities. The investments that your families, teacher, and communities have made into you is now ready to generate returns far beyond the measure of any dollars. But there's a difference between you and companies. Your value isn't determined by a stock price or a quarterly report or market cap. Your value is determined by the lives you touch, the character you demonstrate, the risks that you're willing to take, and the difference that you make in the world around you. As you leave Barnegat High School tonight, remember this. The stars are not the limit. They are simply the next destination. Congratulations, graduates. We cannot wait to see how far you will go. Will the executive board officers and senior class officers please stand and join me on the stage? Make sure everybody's there.
Graduates, please turn your tassels.
Go ahead and return your seats. Back to your seats. Guys, please stay in your seats. Stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. Please stay in your seats. Return your seats, guys. Seniors, before we conclude our commencement, at the end of your rows, your teachers have a special gift for you. Teachers, at this time, would you go ahead and pass them down? On behalf of the Board of Education, administration, faculty, and staff, thank you for joining us and celebrating this special occasion. Congratulations, class of 2026, and as always, go Bengals.
David!